Good morning there, it's Psychic Hunter David. Well, it's Thursday. Well, I can't say I didn't tell you so in regards to conflict coming. One of the big things that really spells this out, and yes, my lip is still there, it's getting better. One of the things that spells this out, first of all, as I said, is that we've got Mars and Venus kissing one another at the end of Capricorn, hitting Pluto. So Mars, of course, is the god of war. Putin's a Libra. Our Prime Minister's a Capricorn with Moon in Aries, by the way. So a lot of this is ego-driven. This is ego-driven, demand-driven, control-driven. This is where all this is coming from. And you see, the conflict of interest that's really, really interesting is that Uranus, which is Aquarius, is where the nodes are in Taurus, and we're heading toward all of this energy. And one of the big things that everybody's really, anticipating is the fact that all these people in these positions of power that are lying, that are not being upfront, that are not being honest, that have an ulterior motive, they're all going to come crumbling and falling down because Uranus is saying, no, this is for the people. This is for the people. And, we've moved into the age of Aquarius. Now, the danger is, as I've mentioned many times, that yes, this can lend itself to a new form of Marxism. Yes, it could lend itself to a form of communism or socialism. But the bottom line is, those that are carrying this old Saturnian, Pisces life of the past and wanting to regain that control, it won't work. So I think the thing we have to be is patient. Pray to God that none of these people in the Ukraine are harmed. I hope not, with bombs going off. But there's a lot of ulterior motive here. There's a lot more to the story than any of us are going to know. And to all my Ukrainian friends, especially my friend Eugene and his sister and his nephew and other clients of mine that are Ukrainian ancestry, it's very sad. It's very sad to see people harmed, to see cities of historic, integrity damaged, and can be ridiculous. Not unlike what we've just seen here. All this stuff could just be ridiculous. But what I'm hoping for is we get into next week. We have that new moon in Pisces. Jupiter's right nearby. I'm hoping that a lot of things are resolved, that there's resolution, that there's, an aspect of being able to step back and step over and really look at things very differently. Because I know everybody's reacting. There's all this reaction to everything right now. Rightly so in some cases, extreme in others. I think the thing we have to understand is that it's, as my grandmother would say, the old Scotswoman, it'll all come out in the wash. These women were resilient. These people were resilient because they had gone through war and famine and conflict, and not everybody was able to be the Lord at Downton Abbey. And there's nothing wrong with being the Lord at Downton Abbey, as long as we're conscious and conscious people and conscious individuals, because we are here in a collective. This is the collective. So there's a lot to what's going on across the board. And with technology today, there's no wonder people become stressed out, worried, drink too much, all the above, because you're bombarded constantly with information, with everything, moment to moment. It's an ADHD linked to your cell phone where you've got to constantly be looking and observing. Nobody had that before. There were downtimes, and nobody here in today's day wants to take a downtime. But it's equally important, more so important than it even was 80, even 50 years ago, 40 years ago. But anyway, I am working. I hope everybody enjoyed the little small reading blurb I put up. I am working. I have openings today and tomorrow and through the weekend. And, this is a wait and see, and let's just sort of hope cool heads consistently prevail no matter what people's opinion are of the whole scenario. And let's hope that a sense of calm comes back over things. I know that sounds idealistic. There's not really much more we can do in regards to all of this. There's not much more at all. But anyway, I wish you guys the best. You heard it here first. Enjoy the day. It's cold, but it's pretty. Chloe Bear will not be going out yet. For her, she can't breathe in this with her little tiny trachea, so it's not the easiest for her in this cold weather. So she's pee-patting it all the way. Hope everyone has a great day. Bye-bye. You heard it here first.